To all my colleagues from Naacam and obviously the component industry. First and foremost, this is an opportunity to wish you all a good festive season, and we all need a good kind of recharge after a very difficult year ahead. But more importantly, it's important that we continue as members of Naacam to support Naacam, to grow Naacam, and to strengthen the organization. It is my belief that the management and the leadership of Naacam has delivered on what we had set out to do some time ago. But in order to improve and in order to grow further, we need your support, we need your contribution, we need your wisdom, and we need your strength to navigate what is going to be a relatively difficult year next year. So I want to wish you all well. And once again, thanks to the Naacam team and to you, the membership. Thank you.
Winning the Africa Tech Company of the Year award has been really special for Gendermark. We are especially proud of this prestigious award, more so when you think of the competition, all very well-established, respected African juggernaut corporations. It has brought a great deal of validation to the work that we have done here, combining our 4IR tech with our 30 years of experience in the automation game. The AI components that we are using is truly revolutionary. It's something that an engineer my age would never have considered, but it's not only bringing reduced risk, reduced timing, increasing productivity and competitiveness, but also really enhancing our creativity in the way we're thinking and approaching problems for the future.
In July, Microfinish won the inaugural Black Industrialist Exporter of the Year award from the DTIC. The award has compounded our growth and cemented partnerships. We started this journey a decade ago, rebuilding an organization from business rescue. Today, we export 99% of our production to developed markets. This journey would not have been possible without the rockstar workforce that we are privileged to have. The average age in our plant is 34 years old, and nearly half of our staff are Black female. The South African automotive export industry is resilient. We have overcome significant challenges in the last few years. We are agile, and our strength lies not only in the quality parts that we produce, but in our communication, contingency planning, and customer service.
Big thank you from the ASCII office for the year 2022. A tremendous amount of support came from the supply base in terms of all the projects that we were busy with. 30 plus new projects launched on world-class manufacturing, of which 50% of them earmarked for tier 2 suppliers, really moving the envelope in terms of supply chain competitiveness. 2022 also saw the year where a lot of discussion went in terms of new energy vehicles, and as ASCII we were not going to be left behind. A study was commissioned with PwC to really understand what opportunities lie, how do we manage such a transition, and what does it mean for the existing ICE technologies. A lot of lessons came out of that report, which will be incorporated quite heavily in the future master plan in terms of how we transition into the new energy technologies. 2023 will see the next phase of the business plan for ASCII, which we will reveal in due course. So thank you for that support and the continued support from all our stakeholders, the DTIC, NAMSA, Labour, and for sure, the tremendous support from the Naacam team.
We recently announced a major investment in Port Elizabeth of 136 million rand. We're putting in some exciting new equipment. The reason for this investment is the excellent support we've been receiving from Volkswagen South Africa. They awarded us some nice big projects, allowing us to invest in the industry. We also feel that one of the major success factors in the industry is to continuously invest in new technology, which we're doing, and also investing in a capacity. That capacity is critical for the SAM 2035 to improve localization. We're also a very proud BE Level 2 company. So for us, transformation is really, really an important aspect of our business. We're also part of the Naacam organization. We find Naacam a very dynamic organization. What they've done for us in the past is they continuously promote Formex for additional work, for new localization wherever they can. They've also recently assisted us with a handshake via the DTI and a foreign embassy to a foreign global supplier which has got some technology Formex would like to have a working relationship with.
Mr. Harnesses, with President Cyril Ramaphosa in attendance, launched a 35,000 square meter manufacturing facilities that created 4,000 job opportunities in Ilembe region. 2,900 of these were allocated to women, and this allows to change the narrative of automotive manufacturing industry from being male-dominated.
Our partnership with OEMs, who are the main driver of investment within the auto component sector, has resulted in our ability to grow revenue and also create new jobs. The contract awarded by Ford to Metair has resulted in a 1.4 billion rand investment.
In May 2022, IFC and Naacam partnered to support the growth of South Africa's automotive sector. We signed a cooperation agreement under which IFC is providing technical and financial assistance to help Naacam develop a platform that will support local supplier development in the automotive sector. Naacam's development of the Loop matchmaking platform is a result of this partnership. Once completed, the Loop platform will create opportunities to integrate local automotive component manufacturers into local and international supply chains. This has the potential to be an industry game changer, as it will connect local component manufacturers, the Tier 2 and 3 suppliers, to the procurement needs of original equipment manufacturers and Tier 1 component manufacturers. IFC is exploring opportunity to further support the automotive industry by investing in qualifying local component manufacturers to upskill and improve their operational capacity.
We recently launched Yaki Future, meaning build your future. Yaki Future is an interactive online career experience platform designed for TVET college engineering students with a keen interest in automotive manufacturing and other advanced manufacturing sectors. This site is free for everyone to use and requires no logins.
I think we can all agree that all skills development is essential for a country like South Africa that has high unemployment rates. By equipping South Africans with skills and providing accreditation, we as Metair believe that we are ultimately playing our part in reducing inequality and poverty. At Metair, we believe that skills development is a crucial imperative that assists our subsidiaries in being globally competitive. Our ongoing partnership with Naacam has enabled us to create a tripartite solution within the automotive component sector with the funding support from Mercita. This grant of 30 million rand will not only enable Metair and its subsidiaries to reap great rewards, but other component sector businesses, as we have adopted an altruistic approach to the three programs being offered, that of bursaries, apprenticeships for toolmakers and millwrights, as well as skills development training.
Transnet was proud to announce the establishment of the partnership with Naacam and the National Empowerment Fund in November of this year. This is a partnership which will last 5 years for the three entities and should, at the minimum, provide 224 million rand to bolster the manufacturing and industrialization in South Africa, and in particular supporting Transnet's supply chains, especially in the areas of manufacturing. The aim of the program is to develop local manufacturing capacity and enhance where it already exists. Much that we are suppliers into the port and logistics system would have much commonalities with some of the companies and the componentry that are used in autos. Our hope is that over the next coming years and months, as we work on the program, we would be able to funnel through a lot more funding through this mechanism, so that even the OEMs with which we work use the same Naacam and NEF to ensure that they scaled up supplier development in South Africa, and also in a coordinated fashion which is not fragmented. Why Naacam for us is that Naacam's experience in developing the auto supply chain, and in particular of being able to identify and develop black manufacturers, is really important for us, and the need to ensure that the economy is inclusive and our supply chain is a broad and inclusive supply chain is really critical for us. Most importantly, it is in the technical spaces where Naacam has had the greatest success.
Greetings to all of the Naacam members. Really a pleasure for me to be sharing a short message with you as we come to the end of what's been another interesting year in the auto sector in South Africa. And I suppose a term like volatility, we've all kind of learned to live with it. I suppose the year started off with some of the challenges around the ongoing volume cuts faced by suppliers in the OEM space. All of us know the challenges that came through the flooding in KZN and the impact it had across all OEMs and component manufacturers across the country. Be that as it may, I do think it was still an exciting year. Many of our members rose to the challenge. Just take the KZN floods, for example. Lots of inter-Naacam member cooperation, Naacam members supporting each other with engineering support, cleaning up operations. In KZN especially, a lot of support going to TSAM as the impacted OEM. Through the course of this production, you would have been made aware of some of the stunning achievements that our members have made this year, both from export participation, some of the really big investments made. By and large, I think it's been a positive year to reflect on. And in closing, let me just thank all of you for continuing to be as engaged as you are with Naacam. And I suppose you may have seen a fairly expanded service offering from us, not only over the past year, but in the recent trajectory. A fair number of knowledge services, skills type initiatives being run. We actually launched 2 flagship programs this year in the localization space and skills upgrading called Loop and Yaki Future. We hope you will make use of those services going forward. So let me show appreciation for your participation, and thanks to the team at Naacam, and also appreciation to the Naacam leadership. I wish you all well over the festive break, and look forward to engaging with you during the course of 2023. Thank you.